Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, we are doing some trucking. There's a trailer over there that I want to take to Sawyer South, and my cat is like, yeah, he's here too. He's going crazy. He's going a little crazy. So, you know, like, just going a little crazy. With crazy. Thinks he runs the show here. You know, wake up in the night, want water, wake me up, gotta go get him some water. And he'll want to go for a walk in the building. So I gotta take him for a walk in the building. I know, right? It must be nice to be a cat. Be nice and spoiled. So I don't know if I don't really want to expand on this a little bit. I did notice that it was a little hard to turn with the 3 axles in the back and only 1 steer axle. But I know we're all-wheel drive, so I'm just kind of looking at this. You know me and trucks. I like to expand them for whatever reason to make them a lot bigger. So I don't know if I want to expand on this anyway. What's up? Yes, I have a cat, so I can talk like a toddler. Alright, so if we cut this out, that's right, you're going to talk to you like a toddler, hey? And it annoys everybody. Why are you talking like that? Stupid annoying voice. Alright. That is secretly the reason I have a cat. Okay, so if we take this and we copy it, and we paste that there, and then was there? So we could like expand the engine. Yeah, it took him a real long time to warm up and, you know, become cuddly and all that. Like, I'm sure he was at one time really, really friendly. And then, of course, being in the shelter, probably got scared, so he was on the defensive all the time. So it's taken him a little bit to get back to his normal self, and he's just super cuddly some days. It's so funny. That's animals, right? They have their own kind of, you know, their own spirit, their own whatever you want to call it, right? Alright, so we could do something like that. It's merged. So obviously one where's the alternator? Now, this one might be hard to crank over. Oh, that's alternating. I need a starter. Yeah, I had to expand the engine, right? Because we were expanding the, like the engine was already having trouble keeping up with the triple axle of the rear. And now that we've added another axle, which is also part of the drivetrain. I mean, this modular engine is massive, right? Like, it's absolutely massive. Let's see. We need steering. Wait, what's that? Wait, brake. Now, should just be able to do that. And I don't know if I want this to be. Let's see here. There we go. Now it's got a bit of a front to it, you know. Maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll put a winch on it. We'll put some other stuff on it there, just to kind of decorate it. So that's that. So now it's expanded. I know I already have one that's down here that's got a double. And like I say, it just, if I need it, I'll just build it. You know, just the creativity of it all. All right, so we'll spawn it in. Now, I see the fender still needs a little bit of work, so we'll see if we can do that. It doesn't have much for fuel. Alright, I think I can respawn it one more time. And then we'll take that. There we go. Alright. Now this obviously isn't compatible with our trailers. Probably what I'll do, there'll have to be a double like that. Yeah, because our trailers are a lot lighter than these, so. Alright. Oh, this one doesn't have the... Alright, let's see if we can spawn it one more time. I want to take this. All right, that'll work. There we go. Now we kind of have like a sleeper in there. And then on the inside here, we can take this. Right, I didn't need lights and everything else. All right, now let's cut that. All right, cool. Now we have a cross-country truck. Very low on fuel. Extremely low on fuel now. Oh yeah, it turns a lot easier now. All right. Whoa. Alright, so we're going to have to stop for fuel. Big time. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves there. Holy moly. That was fast. want a chance to drive it all the way across. I'm looking at the fuel going, I might be able to make it. Whew. Bye-bye. Fill right up this time. All right. Yeah, with all that power behind it, it just didn't want to turn with a single axle. Cool. Better on the bumps too with all that suspension. I like it. Whew. Oh, the sliding there. Oh my goodness. I'm really happy that they added trailers. I'm really happy. So much harder in first person mode. Oh, I had to slow down there, bouncing, bouncing. Oh my goodness. This thing's gonna be so fast without a trailer. I don't even know if I'll be able to drive it. Hundred and eight. Oh boy. All right, so this one we have to take to the parking lot. Here, I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This truck has so much power. Holy moly. All right, here we go. Now, this was $5 grand, so I mean, this is essentially like taking a container from the north to the south. That's what I enjoy about this. It's kind of really cool. All right, if there's no trailers, we'll just have a snooze in the lot and see what comes up. this one is going to Green Farm. Is that this farm here? That is the farm. All right, well, let's take this trailer to the farm. Wow, that was $8 grand. That's pretty sweet. Alright, now from here, we can, I think that's the railroad tracks actually to go out this way. I think we have to drive. I don't think, yeah, I think the road, we have to take the road back. Only the railroad tracks go that way. So that means we want to take that road. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Early in the morning. Making a day trip back. Alright, let's cue the music. And we'll turn this back down. Alright. Right, because the only other way we can make, fast money, okay, we can get the helicopter out, fly around, or we could set up a train, but we don't have rail unlocked yet, so. This is cool. Yeah, I mean, fuel is just way too slow. Way too slow. Just standing there on the dock. As much as I enjoy it, that's more something I'd want to automate. Which we will. We'll send ships from the refinery to the military base, and then we'll just despawn the ship there, and then all that jet fuel will be in the military base, and then we'll just set up a hose to go through the pump, and it'll just automatically sell all day long. It'll be perfect. But we got to get there. We're almost there, but we got almost. I say it's $1 million to plant. It's $100,000 to buy. And then to plant any sort of structure on that offshore oil rig is about $1 million. It is going to be costly. It is going to take a big plan to figure it all out. Now we're here, of course, because the enemy is in the south of the island, is in the desert. And there's no way we'd be able to do all this with the enemy flying around shooting at us. It's just be way too difficult. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're going to go after that oil. But that's the only reasonably close source we have, right? So we have the spaceship. So I'm thinking eventually, I want to see if it'll fit on there. Maybe we can put the spaceship on there too, so we can launch into space with the rocket that we have, right? Like, so there's a whole lot there. I think it's going to be really fun and really exciting once we get there. But it's going to be like $2 or $3 million to plant this base. It's going to be so cool. Oof. This thing gets a zigging, holy moly. They should give us double wide drive tires. Not 2 tires, but the real fat drive tires is what they should try and give us. I might be able to change the width of them actually. I should check. Alright, so I didn't catch any crabs. I don't know if it was that spot. I know we're kind of late in the video and we were talking about that the last video. But I'll have to go to a different spot and see, and just set up in another area. I'm sure I'll be able to populate it. I just have to check it out. Alright, now where are we going from here left? Alright. Going this way. see where this trailer's going. Take a look around. Stretch our legs. Let's go back sort of south. Nice. I'm impressed. They really did a good job. They really stepped up these missions. It's totally increased the opportunity that we have, other than just fuel. That's cool. You know, it's not huge money, but it's steady. It's steady, and that's what we need. We're steadily using fuel as we're doing these missions. Which way? North. See, maybe I'll come around to one of these little lakes here. I was thinking, you know, they're remote. Get in there and see if we get some crabs in there. This thing is insanely fast. Whew. $150. All right. Well, I would say that was a success. Hope I saved it. Let's find out. Yeah, so I don't know, could do another trailer. Yeah, let's go to the quarry. Yeah, I see these ones are all off the ground. These ones are decent. Sometimes they spawn in the ground. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, well. The next thing I want to try, or need to try out, now that I have more money, I'll go and purchase some fuel. Looks like I have the money to purchase more fuel now. Yeah, and then we'll have to test out... this. Right? Now that I have more money, I've got 45,000 now. Now I can add, I need some more winches on here, so when we load the trailer, I can keep it straight. Same with the truck, because once we drive onto the boat, it's gonna start to lift side to side, and it's gonna slide the truck from side to side. So I'm gonna need some additional equipment to be able to pull the truck to get it into these connectors. Same with the trailer. Once I can get the trailer into the connector, it'll stay there, and everything should be all right. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And then, like I say, the next, eventually we're gonna, you know, this will be expanded so we can do multiple things, right? Minerals, containers, logs. And that's what this arm is for. I'm hoping I can pick up the log, and we'll have to test it out. So yeah, that'll be in the next one. Where are we at? 45 minutes? That's pretty good for a video. What do? We did some more trucking, made some money. Like I say, now we're up. So now what I need to do is I need to go purchase some fuel. I can get, 10,000 liters. What's that? 20,000? Yeah, that'll be half my money. Then I could should be more than enough fuel to launch the boat and explore. It's small, like these other vehicles, it's small, so I'll need to consider fuel and everything else. The original, that's the original. Right, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes sometimes, is just figuring it out. Eventually, this is going to be a tank. Once I unlock tracks, that'll be a tank. And then we'll get ready to assault the desert. It's going to be pretty cool. So that is also coming up. All right, so we'll get some fuel here. What did I say, about 10,000 liters? That won't take long at all. Let's see. Fill this up. It goes so fast. It fills up so fast. But then when you try and sell it, it goes so slow. My goodness. I'll have to figure that out. that is probably enough. So that is it. So I'm just going to continue to sort of do this back and forth, shuttle some more trailers around, and I'll just continue to unlock some more research, and we'll see where we go next. Try and get some crabs. That's what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to try and get some more crabs. Alright. Alright, we made it back. We got fuel. Trucking. That's where we're at in Stormworks. We're trucking now. It's good. Like, in between rescues, we need something like this to do, right? It's good. It's really good. Alright, finally I have enough fuel. So that means finally I can launch the launching ship. Oh, gotta check out my ants game. Gotta check out my ants game. Okay. Alright, so we got this. This is here. There it is. I think we can launch it now. We can safely make... Oh, they're all full. Okay, are these full? They're full also. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's launch it. 93. I still have 32,000 after that. That's right. So what we need to do is I need to add some more accessories to this to make it easier to load on and off. I'll figure that out. And then we'll see what's up. Maybe we'll have to make some sort of creative loading system. We'll see. It'll be something. So anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. You're all awesome. And there's going to be some other types of videos coming up as well. Not just Stormworks, but we really like the Stormworks videos. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.